further ado, let's get our next act up to this stage. It is Katie Gill-Williams. Let's go wild, let's go crazy. Please welcome Katie Gill-Williams.
Hello. Oh, thank you so much for clapping. I don't mean to start up desperate, but I've had such a bleak night. I'm genuinely wearing bikini bottoms as knickers because my other knickers, I don't know if this is the same, but my other knickers have had the crotch chewed out of them by my dog. I wasn't wearing them. No, I wasn't wearing them. She's a puppy. So yeah, and I've come over from North Wales. Yes, thank you so much. I live in posh North Wales as well, and you can tell we're posh because we're by the sea and there's no arcades. And you know, I'm really, I've bought a house where I live, which is wanky in these times, but I think it's just because I'm lucky enough to have a dead dad. And he was, Tory enough to be sensible with money, but not, too Tory that I'm fucking yes, another one's gone. But it's lovely where I live as well, and I'm trying to fit in with the community because they all climb, right? There's these babes who are all climbers, and I've tried to join in with them, so I've started climbing lessons. But because I fill dead space with awkward shit and I don't have a filter, on my first session, I was had my period, I was in a harness, in a sanitary towel, and clothes as well. And I was I wanted to say to the other woman who was climbing with me, oh listen, can you just keep an eye out? I've got my period blood. But because I'm so fucking awkward, I just looked her dead on and said, can you keep an eye on my crotch? I've got a lot going on down there, and I'm sorry I directed that at you, but it was both a punchline and a come on. So, but no, so I've double-barrelled my name as well because I've had to change it because of marriage, not witness protection. And I'm now Gill-Williams because Katie Williams, I don't know, just sounded like a bit of a local slag who'd beat you up outside of a club. Neither local nor violent. And I'm not a slag. I love slags. There's loads in tonight. And I respect you, sisters. I love it. But isn't it weird how the word slag can be interpreted so differently? If your partner was you slag in bed, you'd be you fucking what? But if he said slut, you'd be yes, daddy, pour some Lambrini on them. Lambrini, oh my God. Even in my sexual fantasies, you can't take Widnes out of me, honestly. That's where I'm from. I grew up in Widnes. Yes. But I moved when I needed a change of smell. But no, I love the slags, and I'm not a slag, and this is why. So, I loved a programme called Dawson's Creek. Does anyone remember Dawson's Creek? Oh my God, was anyone a Dawson fan, Pacey? No? Well, I was a Pacey fan, and then a Jen fan, and then a Pacey fan, sometimes in the same wank. And that's my sexuality covered, bitches, okay? But they were so beautiful and poetic. It was about these teenagers, okay? They were played 40-year-olds were playing them. And they all just wanted to bang. But they talked to each other beautifully, right? So they'd say stuff like, Dawson, our lives are so simultaneously intertwined. I just don't know who I am without you. And when I went on my first date, I was holy shit, this is gonna happen. We were at the doorstep, and as I was waiting, I was braced, and he looked me dead on, and he was like, Katie, can I finger you while we snog? Do you know what? I let him anyway, because I think there's something really attractive about a man who asks for consent. And now I work part-time. I work part-time for the church. I do. I've been there 4 years, and I've done fuck all, but they forgive me. It's really nice. It's really nice to work somewhere where you're appreciated because listen up, right? I have been made redundant twice on maternity leave. I fucking know. Thank you so much, Manchester. What a liberal place. I fucking know. Some places I tell that and there's no reaction. And the first time I said, I'm going to take those fuckers to court. And then I realised, like, tribunal fees are really expensive. So I was like, it's fine, I'll just settle. Second time, I was like, I'm not saying anything. Because we know that fable, don't we? The woman who cried maternity discrimination. It's not to be confused with the boy who cried wolf, because that prick was believed the first time. Yeah. Amen. So I did a typical white woman thing. I was like, oh, this has affected me, so I'm going to be a feminist now. And then I had my first tattoo, which says Semper Feminat, not a Tampax brand. It means always woman, and I don't mean that in like a... Oh!
Right, thank you very much. Give it up for Katie Gill-Williams. Yes. Lovely work. What a start to this section.